Jacob was a man on the run, fleeing his brother Esau after deceiving him for the birthright and blessing. His journey was not just an escape, but a search for a new beginning. As he traveled east, Jacob found himself in the land of his mother's relatives. He arrived at a well, the heart of communal life in the region, surrounded by shepherds and their flocks. It was here that fate intervened. The air was thick with dust from the sheep, and the soft bleating of the animals blended with the murmur of voices. But then, as if the world had paused for a moment, Jacob's eyes fell on Rachel. She approached gracefully, leading her father's sheep, her beauty radiant under the sun. Her presence was magnetic, and Jacob's heart stirred in a way it never had before. This wasn't just admiration. This was love at first sight. Without hesitation, Jacob acted. When he learned that Rachel was his cousin, the daughter of Laban, Jacob rolled the heavy stone from the mouth of the well, a feat that usually required several men, to water her flock. This act of strength and devotion wasn't just about impressing Rachel, it was a spontaneous outpouring of his feelings. Overcome with emotion, Jacob kissed her and wept. He had found not only family, but the woman he would love for the rest of his life. Jacob was warmly welcomed into Laban's household. Over the coming days, he and Rachel spent time together, their bond deepening. Rachel, kind and strong, was captivated by Jacob's gentle heart and steadfast determination. They shared moments under the open sky, talking about their dreams and hopes. Each interaction only solidified their connection. For Jacob, Rachel was more than beautiful. She was his heart's desire, his anchor in an uncertain world. After a month of staying with Laban, Jacob couldn't wait any longer. He boldly declared his love for Rachel and offered to work for Laban for 7 years in exchange for her hand in marriage. Laban agreed, and so began the longest 7 years of Jacob's life. Yet the days seemed to pass quickly for Jacob, for his love for Rachel made the work feel light. Each morning as he toiled under the sun, it was the thought of Rachel that kept him going. And each evening, the sight of her smile made every hardship worthwhile. Finally, the day came when Jacob's 7 years of labor were complete. He eagerly approached Laban, ready to marry the woman he loved. The preparations were made, and the wedding feast began. But Laban, cunning and calculating, had other plans. Under the cover of night, he tricked Jacob by giving him his older daughter Leah instead of Rachel. When Jacob awoke and discovered the deception, his heartbreak and anger were overwhelming. Confronting Laban, Jacob demanded an explanation. Laban justified his actions by citing local custom that the elder daughter must marry before the younger. Yet, he offered Jacob a deal. He could marry Rachel too, but only if he worked another 7 years. It was an unfair and grueling demand, but Jacob's love for Rachel was so deep, so unwavering, that he agreed without hesitation. For Jacob, no price was too high for the woman who had captured his heart. Finally, Jacob and Rachel were united. Their love, though delayed, burned brighter than ever. Rachel became not just Jacob's wife, but his confidant, his partner, and his muse. Together, they built a life filled with shared dreams and struggles. Though their journey was not without trials, Rachel faced challenges in bearing children, and their family dynamics were complex, their love remained steadfast. When Rachel finally gave birth to Joseph, Jacob's joy was boundless. The son of the woman he loved more than life itself was a living testament to their bond. And though their time together was tragically cut short when Rachel died giving birth to their second son, Benjamin, Jacob's love for her never faded. He buried her along the road to Bethlehem, setting up a pillar to honor her, a lasting memorial to a love that had shaped his life. The story of Jacob and Rachel is a timeless romance, filled with devotion, sacrifice, and a love that endured against all odds. It teaches us about the power of true love, how it can inspire, transform, and sustain us through life's trials. It is not just a story of romance, but of faith, perseverance, and the enduring connection between two hearts destined to be together. If you enjoyed this story, please subscribe, share, like, and comment. Thank you, and see you soon.